I apologize ahead of time for the mic quality. Um, but I'm gonna try something a little different today. I'm gonna record within the computer, so you're able to see everything at a higher quality. You're able to hear some of the sounds within the game, and it'll provide a little more insight as to, or hopefully I'll be able to provide a little more insight. But again, I apologize for the mic quality. It's a pretty crappy headphone mic. Anyway, to explain the round, we are on the defending side, and we are completely destroying the enemy right now, up 6 points or up 6 rounds to 0, and because we have this momentum, I choose to purchase this gun, which is a very, very expensive sniper rifle. Carrying this gun is very high risk, high reward. You're able to do a lot of damage with it, but if you just die instantly at the beginning of the round, you've wasted all the money you spent on it. But my entire team has a ton of money, honestly, so I'm able to invest into this gun, and I just want to see what kind of damage I can do. Now, one very important thing about the beginning of the round is right here. Well, right now it says the left, but clearly from my perspective, I have the rightmost spawn. So because I have this position, I'm able to run here first. I'm able to take a lot of early advantage sites there on the right side of this map, which is why I would not run towards the left side of the map, because I would be at a disadvantage, because the terrorists, for example, this number 9 guy right here, he has a good spawn, so he could run here and just completely catch me off guard. So because I have this rightmost spawn, I'm going to play off of it, and I'm going to go towards mid in the first round and see what I can do. So because I had this heavy sniper, the number one thing I'm going to do is I can face off this angle right here towards the terrorists, and I'm able to get to this angle very fast, get myself locked in. So I scope in right here, and basically the reason I scope in right here is if the terrorists come out here, they're able to get a lot of control. They can go through here, go to B, they can go through here, go to A. They have a lot of options. So me holding this line of sight straight into middle is able to prevent them from taking all this control. Now, unfortunately, I scope off as soon as the first guy crosses. The second guy crosses, and I shoot, but unfortunately I don't hit him. So what I do is I fall back, take a backwards shot, or not backwards shot, I fall back in terms of positioning. So when the guy runs runs across the catwalk, and I'm able to catch him off at a different angle. Now, I know most of the team is probably rushing with that guy that I just killed, so I call to my enemy, hey, there's a guy I call to my teammate, hey, there's probably a guy right here on this box, and you're probably going to see him very soon. And just as I expected, my teammate is facing him, but unfortunately, he loses this fight, right here. Actually, that's Liam right there. He lost the fight. What the heck, Liam? Anyway, so I see that guy in mid. Now, what happens next is very interesting. So this guy is right here. This is me right here, and my teammate is running in front of me and to face this guy head on through these doors. And what happens is the enemy right there, he shoots a bunch of bullets. And because of those bullets, I'm able to hear approximately where he is. So I take a shot through the door, and I actually hit him. And this ends up saving the round later on, whenever I'm attempting to clutch, because this guy is at such low health. I actually meant to throw a grenade first. I don't know why I threw a smoke grenade. That was a blunder on my part. Now, I have no idea. My team and I have no idea where anybody on the enemy team is. So we're assuming that they could be anywhere on the map. So I go towards B, while the other two of my teammates go towards A and try to do some damage. Now, unfortunately, we gamble wrong, or I gamble wrong, and the enemy team is going straight towards A, heading towards these people. So my first teammate dies, and my second teammate gets a kill, and before he dies, he's gonna get another kill, before he dies to a guy on long. So now, here's the predicament, right? I have this very expensive gun, and these two enemies, I have no idea where they are. I'm gonna plan on A, but unfortunately, I don't have a very good chance, because I'm one person against two. Already, there's a very low chance of that. So what I could do right now is I could do what's called saving, which is where I intentionally let them win the round. I let it go 6-1, but I stay alive in this round. So next round, because I stayed alive, I'm able to keep this very expensive gun, and I can do some damage with it. But I figured we're up 6-0. I have a ton of money. My entire team has money. There's no reason to save, so I might as well go for it. So I'm crouching up right here, so the enemy doesn't know where I am. I drop my expensive sniper rifle for technically a worse gun, but it's a rifle. It shoots a bunch of bullets faster, and I'm able to it's more versatile than the sniper that I just had. Now, this is probably the most important part of this clutch. What the enemy just threw towards me is a smoke grenade, and if this smoke grenade pops right here and it starts blooming, I will be stuck behind the smoke grenade. I'll have no idea what's going on the other side, and if I stay back here, it's a death sentence. I'd lose the round. I'd probably grab the op and go back. But because, I already told myself I'm going all in, I'm going to try to win this round. What I do is I make a proactive play. I run in front of the smoke before it pops to do something the enemy doesn't expect. I don't know where they are. I don't see them right now. But I figured I hear this one reload. So I know one of them's on the site, and I get them right now. And now here's the bigger predicament. I have 6 bullets. I'm at half health, and unless I find the enemy immediately, I don't know that he's here, by the way. Right now, basically what I see is this. So I just press K to toggle off seeing the enemy from my perspective. I have no idea where he is. I have low health, or I have half health. I have 6 bullets, so unless I catch this enemy off guard immediately, I won't be able to do anything. But what I do is I see this gun on the ground, right? So I gamble taking it, because this gun probably has more ammo than the gun that I just threw away. And indeed it does. It has 20 ammo. So now I go to clutch the round. I hear the enemy shoot bullets to my left. So I get off the bomb, and I'm able to finish off the round and clutch it for my team. So, 3 kills. It's a very respectable clutch. It's pretty good. Otherwise, I probably would have saved. I had a lot of time to spare, but because I ran in front of the smoke and I didn't wait behind it, I was able to make a more proactive play and win the round more efficiently. Now, here's the thing. I could pick up this expensive gun right now and carry it into the end of the round, or carry it into next round, but we already have a ton of money on this team. My team. This gun only costs $4,750, so any of us could buy it. The other reason is because this gun I have, the AK-47, is actually, you can't buy this on the defending side, which is the side I'm on. You can only get this on the terrorist side. So the only way you can get this gun is by killing a terrorist and picking it up. So what I do is I choose to hang on to this gun that I have, this AK-47, rather than picking up the op, because I know my teammates, they have more than enough money. They're able to buy this op. And look, my yellow teammate, he ends up buying the op. Now, I ended up keeping the AK because it's stronger than these other rifles that my teammates are able to buy. So I can possibly do a little more damage with it. And as you'll see in this next round, because it's a back-to-back clutch, spoiler alert, this ends up paying off in huge amounts because I have this gun. So, my teammate ends up running forward right here. Oh, hold on, let me turn on the x-ray again. Boom! Oh, look at this. There's Bimbo right here. He's got a really stupid gun, right? I'm able to hear it because I'm a tryhard. I'm able to hear the sound that the bullets make, and I know what type of gun it is. I know it's this, like, really stupid gun that's able to shoot in a straight line. It doesn't take a lot of skill, but it takes a while to load up the gun. So, I know that if I throw a nade there, and he actually peeks, which I don't expect, which is not what you're supposed to do with the gun, but this guy has balls of steel, right? So he peeks out, he tries to shoot me, he probably should kill me, honestly, but he allows me to fall back, and I know I have to fall back right now. If I peek out here again, and take this fight, he's going to gun me down. I lose that 100% of the time. So I'm going to fall back. I know my AK-47 is better at longer range compared to his gun, and just as I predicted, I'm able to finish him off. Unfortunately, I lose half my health doing that. So as of right now, it's 4 versus 4. We've traded kills. My team has no idea the enemies are gathering up in B right now. So we're kind of spread out. We're 2 in mid, 2 in A, or sorry, 2 in mid, 2 in A, just to prepare for any possibility. Now, unfortunately, what happens is one of these terrorists is able to run out and kill my teammate off. So I know that this guy is running out mid. I figured since we don't have much information, they're probably grouped together to make a play. So what I do is I jump down and I try to catch this first guy off guard, maybe kill a second one as well. I do catch him off guard, but unfortunately I'm terrible at this game. So I miss 2 of the first attempts, but I'm able to nail him on the 3rd shot. And I know, or I don't know, actually, I have no idea of knowing this, but I figured that most likely, because again, we haven't seen them for the entire round, that they're probably gathered together, and there's probably a guy right after or there's probably an enemy right after the one I just killed, right behind the one I just killed. So my gamble is correct. I don't know that yet, but eventually I'm able to find out. I get a better position in this spawn to maybe catch them off guard, but unfortunately, even when this guy peeks out, I'm terrible, and I'm not able to finish him off. And I let him get away. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna try my best to explain this. So what happened right here is I just lost this duel. So I know there's a guy in mid right now. There's this position right here that an enemy can walk up called catwalk, and catwalk is basically an elevated position. It's like above the roof right here. I'll show you. Yeah, so I'm right here in this corner, and I know there's an enemy right there. So essentially, because I've had these sound cues, I know there's an enemy here, and I know there's an enemy above me. Now the thing is, I know that because I didn't kill this guy, what's likely is going to happen is this guy on top of me is going to drop down and kill me from behind. And even more unfortunately for me, my teammate loses this duel. He actually dies to this guy on cat. So I know at any second this guy is going to drop off, and this guy over here is going to swing me. So what I do is I use a flashbang, and I also use a Molotov to deter this guy away. I threw the flashbang, and because he saw me throw the flashbang, he hides in this corner to avoid it. So I threw a Molotov on top of that to keep him away. Now I know, because I've warded this guy off, I can turn around and focus my full attention on this guy, who I'm almost certain is about to drop down and kill me, just because he knows where I am. Having that knowledge is just so powerful in this game. If you have the knowledge, you're almost certainly going to work off of it. So this guy, I'm assuming he's going to drop down, and as I predicted, he throws a flash down to attempt to blind me, and he does, because I'm bad at this game, and I don't look away. By hiding in this corner to attempt to hide away, and my teammate, unfortunately, and actually it's Liam again. Liam, you're so bad at this game. He also dies. So now it's me versus 3 people. I've already killed 2. If I'm able to clutch and kill these 3 players, I will have performed what's known as ace clutch, which is you kill all 5 enemies while clutching the game. And I know this guy's right here. I'm able to finish off. I still remember that there's a guy in mid. So I turn around and I'm able to finish him off as well. Now it's me versus this one other guy. My teammate has no idea. My teammates have no idea where he is. We have no comms as to where Daddy, this very professional player, is. So what I do is instead of running through the smoke like it did in the last clutch, I make a less proactive play, which is I kind of just stay in the spawn and wait him out and wait for him to plant the bomb. Let him make the move, which is normally not something you're supposed to do when you have 4 health. But I figured because I'm stuck in this position where the only 2 directions I can go are here and here, I figured the difference between where I am in this clutch and where this guy is he knows exactly where I am because 2 of his teammates just died trying to kill me. So he knows exactly where I am, and I have no idea where he is. So I figured if he's like here or here, he's probably holding me. He's probably holding me at a perfect angle to be able to finish me off. And his teammates have already told him that I'm very low in health. So even though I didn't know he was here, I was able to use common sense and infer that he probably knows knows where I am, and B is probably holding me. So again, I make the less proactive play, and I wait for him to make a move, essentially. And eventually he does. He turns around, and he decides to plant the bomb on B site. Now I know it's me against the world. I've finished off 4 enemies. All I have to do is kill one last guy, and I've completed this clutch. I'm able to walk forward, and I can hear the bomb. Now, I hear the bomb tick, and I see him right there. I honestly should have finished him off, but more importantly, he should have finished me off. I'm at 4 health. He was holding my position. He knew where I was. He should have killed me in every circumstance, but he didn't. So he allows this clutch to continue. Now, what I do is I switch my gun out because it's low ammo, and I'd rather not reload. I throw a Molotov right here, and the goal of the Molotov to land here is to deter the enemy from his position, so hopefully he can run this way. And now either he can run towards this car position, he can go back here, or he can stay generally in this site. And I know that after I molly him off, I can run right here, and I'm able to see here. If I can see that he crossed, then I know he's right here, or he's right here. But if I don't see him across, I can infer that he's here or here. So, I throw the Molotov. It does indeed deter him, and he drops a few. And I see that he does not cross through this window. He doesn't cross through the this mid gap, so I know that he's on the right side of the site. And again, this comes back. He throws a smoke. I know if I hide behind the smoke, I'm going to die. I'm going to lose this clutch 100% because time is ticking down. I'm running out of time, and I'm low on ammo. So again, I make the proactive play. I run through the smoke to catch him off guard. Unfortunately, I gamble wrong, and he's on the other side. Now, this is the big predicament of the round. What happens if you don't kill? What happens if I don't kill this guy fast enough is that the bomb will explode and we'll lose the round. But even if I kill the guy, if there's less than 5 seconds left in the round, I won't be able to defuse the bomb anyway. Because it takes 5 seconds to defuse the bomb. So I have to kill this guy as fast as I can, but he knows this as well. So what he's going to do is he's going to attempt to hide behind this pillar and essentially just ring around the Rosie. If I go this way, he's going to go this way. If he hears my footsteps going this way, he's going to go the other way. So essentially what he's doing is he's stalling for time to wait for the bomb to go off. So I know I have to make one last proactive play, and I have to do something that I've literally never done before in a clutch. I know he's going to ring around the Rosie, so I complete jump, and I'm able to do that. I jump to make sure that I don't have any footsteps because, you know, I'm flying through the air. He's not going to be able to hear me. So I jump around, I'm able to kill him, and I'm able to clutch this round and win with, I win with about like 3 seconds of time left, but that's an ace clutch. 5 kills. And, it's pretty crazy. I did it on 4 health. Now what ends up happening is that these 2 clutches that I made end up winning the game for us. Because if I jump to about right here in the round, you'll see that we switched sides. We're on the attacking side now, but the enemy is able to come back to 10 rounds. At the half, we were winning. We had 9 rounds on the defending side. They had 3 on the attacking side. But now they've won 7 on the defending side. We've only won 2 on the attacking side. So it's balanced out to 10-2. So if I hadn't won those 2 clutches, they'd be up 10-9 right now, or they'd be up 12-9 right now. We would have lost the game. Now, Liam told me that something happened that was really crazy in this last round, so I kind of want to watch him and see what happens. We've won the last round after losing a bunch of rounds in a row, as I'll show you right here. So we lost 4 rounds in a row, and we just won 1. If we win 1 more, we'll win 13-10, and we'll be able to close out the game. But if they win, we're going to run out of money, and we're probably going to lose the next round. So we're putting all of our eggs into the long A basket. And we were able to gamble right. I'll let this play out for a bit. Only 2 enemies go to the A side, the other 3 go to elsewhere, and all 5 of us are able to take this fight towards long. So we peek out. We don't really see anyone. And now here's the thing. I am like the last person. I'm the last person in, or basically the last person in, and I'm able to hear this Sir Edison guy run up because his footsteps are super loud. He's just clambering around. I know he's going to flank us pretty soon. So after I throw this Molotov towards the car position, I turn around because I clearly hear him running up. I throw the bomb towards my teammates so they can get into the site and plant the bomb, and I'm holding the flank, making sure he doesn't push us and flank us and ruin the round for us. So I tell my teammates this, and they throw a Molotov to deter them. I throw a nade to deter them even more, and I think about pushing up with my team, but instead what I do is I hang around and try to win the clutch. Now, as they're pushing up, as the rest of my team is pushing up, Liam hits a pretty crazy shot, was what he told me. Something to do with smoke. Smoke blows open, okay. And he just taps twice and kills the guy in mid. That's crazy. There's no way he won that. Oh, but then that guy peeks out and kills 2 of my teammates. But it's not a huge deal. We're up. We have 3 teammates. The enemy only has 2 alive. So This spray is messy by me, but we end up killing the last two, and we win the game. So essentially, if I hadn't won those two clutches, we'd be down probably like 12 to 11 right now. The enemy would we'd either tie the game up or the enemy would win. So again, even against all the odds, with a little bit of luck, but with a little proactivity and a little common sense and intuition, you're able to pull off some pretty crazy things in this game.